El Manga, thank you for the 5 YouTube membership. Thank you. Woo! Yo, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. And you caught up? I actually beat the whole game. Well, you know, hopefully. Hopefully. Lino, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm sorry, I'm streaming at midnight for you. I do my Asia time stream, you know, once a week. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The VOD will be here. All right, we're jumping in. Oh, come on! Get out of here, you stupid text. Remove. Get out of here, you stupid text. Remove. There we go. We're in. This is a wild time slot. Just once a week, you know? Just a sip. My fellow EST bro, have a good night. Yeah. It's crazy. We finished, you know? Is there gonna be a 7th case? I don't know. You got 50 more hours? Well, then we're not finishing it tonight. 10 more cases? Daniel, hello. Good evening. Heavily salted fish. Thank you for being a member for 19 months. Thanks for saving my sanity on a Monday morning work. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not gonna finish it tonight then, you know? 69 more cases. Holy shit.
What? Are you broken again?
You know what, Bacula? You're all right. I was thinking about it. Other than desecrating a corpse, Bacula never tried to kill anybody. Very few people, you know? Bacula, Sakura, Kyoko. I think that's it. And Makoto. Me, Makoto. Bacula's an asshole, but he's yet to try to kill anybody, you know? Even Aoi tried to kill us all. Normally I'd be going to sleep, but I was working on some resin prints. Ooh. Hang out with me, Matthew. While you're working, you know? The desecrating a corpse thing is pretty not great though. Definitely not great, but who let any among you who has never desecrated a corpse cast the first stone. Am I right? Am I right, fellas? I'm not gonna throw the first stone, you know? It's not gonna be me. Dogiwara, thank you very much for being a Randonite, joining membership. Much appreciated. I keep forgetting that you stream Sundays every time. Yeah. I'm definitely probably gonna do my Asia time streams at the same day every week, just so that people aren't guessing, you know. And I'm sorry that I missed yesterday's stream, but I was cooked. My brain was still fucked, you know. Anyway, here we go. Are you broken?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
I can't get over your bad end. I can't get over your bad end. There's something very wrong about that ending. It made me a little uncomfortable. I didn't even know how to joke about it. I think it's fine to joke about it, but I saw the picture and I was just like, something about that. Don't sit right with me. It's so cursed. I don't hate children, Ribians. I don't hate children. I just hate Anston, okay? We've gone over this before, Ribians. I do not hate children. Just Anston. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. Schedule of sorts. Yeah. Wait, so you don't hate the Dark Triad? Toko, I've never hated the Dark Triad. You guys are a much necessary, you know, addition to my content, my stream, my crew, as it were. And I know when the chips are down, we hate you, dude. I know you wouldn't kill me. I know if there was like a Lion King situation where I'm like hanging over a cliffside and there's like a herd of stampeding wildebeests. You know, I'm Mufasa and you're Scar. I know you wouldn't throw me to the wildebeest, you know? I know you wouldn't do that. You might pretend that you would, but I know you wouldn't. Sushi, good evening.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
Are we gonna see Junko?
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over. Over?
Are we gonna see Junko?
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
What else is there to do? Davina, good evening. Thank you very much for the super chat. Bacula kill Hero and all is forgiven. Oh, I wish. I still don't like him. I think of all the living people, Hero is my least favorite.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Oh. Oh! She's back. I think she's missing freckles. Am I correct? Am I right? I thought she had freckles.
We have been waiting.
What?
Waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What? She's British? She's British? Okay.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world.
How dare you! How dare you! You knave! Yo, thank you very much for the super chat. I can also fix her, I think.
We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
What the fuck? Sam, thank you very much for the super chat. Would TBH as long as she doesn't talk?
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
The fuck? No.
Oh, did you think I
Oh!
was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
That was a wonderful voice, milady!
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Why does she sound like she just started streaming? Hey everybody, it's my first stream. She's dry critical. She's a VTuber. She's dry critical. The Monokuma situation is out of control. It's insane. This is the Mastermind. She's the real Junko Inoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
What the fuck?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Excuse me? What?
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
I do remember seeing it. It was definitely before I got to the school. What? Is it before arriving? The headmaster's room? The first day in the main hall? I remember now I hung out with her and she was like, "Oh, you're like an Omega. I can introduce you to some of my alpha friends." It's like she's a freaking secret Fujo. Hold on. Before arriving at the school?
I got it! That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
Bring back British Junko and Oshima. I changed my mind. I don't like dry critical. I prefer British Junko and Oshima. Send tweet.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
Yeah, she has freckles, see? I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Oh, yeah! I completely forgot that. Oh, yeah. EDMG, thank you very much for your super chat. Fun fact, Junko actually has 2 English actors. They switch depending on her mood, and they're the same ones who voice Toko and Jack! That's so cool.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay, Daria. That is a really old reference. I just... 30% of my body turned to grave dust because of that reference. Yo, Cass! Thank you very much for the raid. 30% of my body just turned to dust. Casper Catacini, you son of a bitch. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. I wasn't gonna stream today, but I feel the itch to finish this game and figure out what the fuck is it about. You know? Hello, everybody. Come on in. We're beating the game.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
Not you too, Moist Critical. It's Moist Critical and Dry Critical. Bacula is not Moist Critical.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro.
Yeah, did you backstab Mukuro? I had a theory that real Junko told Mukuro that like it would just be fake. They wouldn't actually be killing anybody. But then she actually killed Mukuro.
She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. 2 people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
What?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
Admit what?
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
What?
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me!
Whoa!
Junko fucking Enoshima!
Whoa! Whoa! That's what I'm talking about, baby! That's what it's all about! Oh no. There's 2 tongues. This is crazy, dude.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
We fast forwarded to, you know, 6 months into her streaming career. What up, Despair Nation? It's me, Crazy Junko!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Ah, I mean, yeah.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
What the fuck?
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how
Wait.
many times people ask me that shit?
She has different hair clips. What did her original hair clips look like? She had those hair clips when we started the game. Imagine if she forgot. She wore those hair clips and was like, Streamer Junko is sending me. Let's go, Sky Blue Crocs. Thank you for being a member. The OG one was a bunny. Interesting.
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame. Oh no, she's a political commentary VTuber. Uh-oh. It's going into weird territory, guys. Shut it down. Shut it the fuck down.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
As if. Yo, you had an arc, brother. You've had an arc. I can't fix her. I can't fix her.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What the fuck? Uh-oh. Now it's my turn, Kyo. I'm taking the torch from you. I can fix her. I can fix this one. Megane? Okay. Alright. I can fix this one. This is what I say to the voices in my head. Thank you very much for the super chat, Davina.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes.
What the fuck?
The so-called Mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that.
Okay.
But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
So you killed her, you freaking psycho?
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life.
What?
I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way.
I am erasing Keemstar Junko from my mind. Sexy librarian Junko is the only Junko that's ever existed.
Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
Okay.
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem.
Okay.
She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Isn't that the same thing? Step on me, mommy!
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
Tag yourself, I'm atrociously repulsive. Stacy, I'm atrociously rank.
And that's why you switched identities?
What is she gonna be next?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
What? What? Yeah, that's your freaking sister, dude.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
I've never been a stickler for
Oh
following
no!
your
She's
plans
back
to
to
the
being a
letter, you know?
VTuber! Oh, Jesus Christ.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
This is crazy, dude. Yo, Crimson Tanuki. Welcome in. We're finishing up Danganronpa. So you're reading the matter and I wanted to see stream live. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. It's just a casual evening stream. Understated, I'm not crazy, you know?
In other words,
Don't listen to anybody
Mukuro's
that
death
says
was
I'm crazy.
a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just as I suspected.
Yeah.
When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
I'm not always crazy. That's crazy. Poor Mukuro. Well, I don't know. Poor Mukuro? Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
So, you figured it out?
What the fuck?
Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that?
Yeah.
You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary.
Jesus Christ.
We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
I'm gonna level with you. I've been trying to shoehorn a subathon joke, but the opportunity is not presenting itself. So I need you guys to pretend that I had the perfect subathon joke associated with this version of her, and I need you guys to laugh for me. Give up. I don't think I can. Okay, Brandon. You guys are too kind. So, or a negative 500. Ha ha ha, Randon, you're such a con. Stop it, Randon, stop.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Thank you. Thank you. I know you guys always have my back. Do it yourself yapping.
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Those mushrooms. Oh no, it's girl failure Junko. Get your ass back to femcell grippy sock jail, you deviant.
That's why it gets me so...
It is! It is a femcell grippy sock jail poster. He's crazy.
Huh? Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
Okay.
It just feels so
She's
good.
gooning! She's a freaking gooner!
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
What the fuck?
I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
Yeah. Did someone say fetishes? Hello, Gadrian. Hello. My nemesis.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
Davina, thank you very much for the super chat. Girls willing to do killing girls will do killing games instead of therapy.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Okay.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Cause on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Turn back to Genocide Jack.
Huh? Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
She secretly replaced all his blood. When you were asleep and we brought you back in, I replaced all of your blood with commoner blood. My blood! She replaced all my blood! You think that'll be enough to break my spine? Ah! My spine!
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here
What?
you are, yapping away!
I saw those plapping. Woo!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer, so how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Damn straight, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries.
Okay.
And then, we'll have our victory!
I can't wait.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before.
Why are you talking like a Keebler elf? Oh no, it's Tony the Tiger. He's totally gonna eat the... Rice Krispie Street elf. He's gonna eat the shit out of all of us. Oh no.
All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Back to what Monokuma's told us. The memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to. The memories that were stolen from us. and what they must be related to. Am I supposed to be able to know? I don't know. The motives? No. I don't think the class trials.
I got it!
Yeah.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
It's dry critical.
It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
Are you making fun of me, you stupid motherfucker?
So then, let me ask you another question.
No, this is just how I talk.
Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
A theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Human connections. International relations. International relations.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Adrian, thank you very much for the raid. Much appreciated, buddy. We're just finishing up Danganronpa. If you have not played Danganronpa, I highly recommend it. There's no shame in icing out, you know, Xing out of this stream and then playing it yourself, because, whoo, it was a ride. It was really good.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
She really is the perfect goth GF. She ruined all of those relationships.
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill.
She's the perfect goth GF. She's doing it all for me.
But still, what a cruel thing to do.
Pretty par for course. No problem. The art style for the series looks pretty good. Is good. This game came out in early, like, when did this game come out? I don't know when it came out. 2008, 2009? I don't know. 2010-ish? Yeah. It didn't come out in 1914, Verdindy. Was that during, like, World War I? Oh my god, could you imagine? It's like the height of World War I, right? And then Japan is, hey guys, look at this thing that we made. You can play it on your Nintendo Wii. And all of Europe is like, what the fuck is the Wii? Were you there? How would you know? I don't know, man. World War I soldiers with their Monokuma badges. Laugh my ass off. It wasn't on the Wii. I don't know what console it was on. I don't know, man. Dark Sakura, thank you very much for the raid. We're finishing up Danganronpa tonight.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay!
Oh, come
Time
on!
for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Those weird envelopes. Mind mentioned how I used to wet the bed. He's a psycho. The past.
I I got it! It was our past, right?
Brandon, can you do her uwu voice? Jess, only for you.
Yay! Mukuro got it right again! That time, the theme was...
I don't know what to make her say. Are you following this as Danganronpa 2? I think I'm gonna take a break. Unless the first game ends on a cliffhanger, in which case I very well might jump right into it. If there's no cliffhanger, I might take a short break, like a month or two, and then jump into it. Yay! Like, comment, and subscribe! Oh my god! I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Yes, please don't. I love the games. They're really good.
Embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah!
Embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah!
And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question.
Please switch.
So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Money, right? She wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. I mean, a new outlook. Kyo, thank you very much for the super chat. Everyone, this lady is what I call a sine wave. Or a roller coaster. The ride is constant up and down. Alright, I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah, you take care. Good night. Oh.
Shoot!
Greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Keemstar Junko. I actually don't know what he sounds
Goddamn
like.
straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain!
I'm just realizing I have no idea what he sounds like. I'm just assuming he sounds like this. Stop calling her that. All right. I'll stop. Only because I don't actually know what he sounds like. This is how is this Mr. Beast?
Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction!
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Mr. Beast would never call me sweet cheeks. He would never do that. He would just trap me on an airplane with a pilot. We have to kill each other to escape. And the person that escapes needs to keep the airplane. Alright? He would never call me sweet cheeks.
Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Rebellion. I mean, these are all kind of the same, right? Betrayal?
I got it!
Yeah.
In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's
She's
betrayal,
exhausting.
that led to everything that came afterwards.
She's exhausting. Brandon, I think you should play the second one right away just because of one specific character. I'm gonna take a poll after I finish it. I might take a poll maybe in Discord and see if you guys are okay with that, because I feel like I subjected you guys to like a long playthrough of a long game, which is, you know, some of you guys might be tired of that.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Luminous Dave, thank you very much for the super chat. Joke time, my friend David lost his ID. He goes by Dav now. ID. Tomatoes for sale. This is a good one. This is a good one. David lost his ID. He goes by Dav. It's pretty good. This is pretty good.
Relationships, secrets, money,
Oh,
betrayal?
no. Which one do I hate the most? I think I hate this one the most. Is that weird?
These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
This one might be my favorite. British Junko might be my favorite. I think I like British Junko the best.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
It's a freaking... She's channeling Sniper. She's channeling Sniper. Long as there's 2 people left on Earth, long as there's 3 people left on Earth, someone's gonna want someone dead. You know what? This is good. Who's her VA? She's amazing. Sushi, I kind of agree with you. The VA is kind of amazing. Sniper's a good job, mate.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
I think British Junko is my favorite.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. 2 sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
Pretty good. Amanda Miller and Aaron Fitzgerald, same as Toko and Genocide Jack. It's pretty good.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject.
I changed my
We are
mind!
discussing your memories.
This is my number 1. Sorry, British Junko, you're number 2. This one's number 1. I've completely forgot. I apologize, Queen.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
Okay.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
I think I understand. That tragedy thing made everybody sad, and then... But how did you take our memories away?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
Still number 2.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair.
I don't like Keebler Elf, Junko.
I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow.
We are the jockeys are we. We'll eat your brains. That horse must lose.
So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Who the fuck is Crazy Eddie?
Huh? Really?
This is crazy.
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Show me. This is something that I've been worried,
You mean
like not
the
worried,
world
but thinking
beyond
about.
the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too.
I kind of want to see this entire scene with the multiple personalities of Junko in Japanese.
See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
You got 7 hours to spare? Yes. What the f... That's a Photoshop! This is a Photoshop. This is fake. Okay, that's real. That's real. I mean, I went to that. It was both sexy and very weird. That's me in the background. It's like this image, but you Photoshop a random stream onto the monitor. What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
Okay.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right? What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
You should recognize it? What about it should we recognize?
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
I think this might be my third favorite Junko. Femcell Grippy Sock Jail Junko is number 3.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
President Camacho Junko is okay as well. This is President Camacho.
I don't remember. Ain't a fucking excuse no more. Because now it's time.
Junko Kimoshima is pretty good.
For the final class trial.
Wait, what? I thought I beat the game. Ah, shit. Genocide Jack's memory, picture of Kyoko and the headmaster, and what?
Come on, bitches. Remember or...
Both are smiling. Group photo. Genocide Jack's memory. They share certain fundamental knowledge. Their memories are separate. Okay. I don't know what. I might have to yoink something. You know?
What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us,
Yeah.
I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
Maybe Genocide Jack? No, wait. Yeah!
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw?
Okay.
Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
No, that's wrong.
Make her sneeze. Make her sneeze.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
Toko's calm brain comes in
What do you
clutch.
say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Not permanently, you freaking idiot.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on.
Oh, look at that. Riz.
Dun, da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer!
This game is so good.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the Mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
She's my favorite.
Nice to meet you too.
When two crazies meet each other, it's just kind of like, ah, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. They're like weirdly polite to each other.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Oh.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
She remembered the whole time?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Cause it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Would you let Jill give you a kiss with that tongue? No. I know I would. I don't like... I'm giving you my honest answer, right? Giving you my honest answer? No. Don't like the whole touching, you know? I couldn't stop her. Coward. What's that tongue do, though? She needs a breath mint or 5. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy.
year
that
ago?
happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Somebody arm the furries.
And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
Okay. Zans, thank you very much for being a member for 9 months. You maniacs! You blew it all up!
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
Miss Morose?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Ah! I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Such good voice acting.
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
Okay.
It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait.
Yes! Yes! I'm suddenly at full attention. I'm fully erect. Also, I came late. Who the hell is that? It's the Mastermind. Advarcher, it's the Mastermind.
You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet? Where was she the whole time? She was hiding in the Monokuma control room. And she had a twin sister play her, and she betrayed and killed her twin sister. Was she in there the whole time? Is there like a shower in there? She must smell indescribably, you know? Advarcher, you need to see British Junko. British Junko is the best. She's like, how dare you! You will kneel before us!
Hey! So,
Oh,
what do you
Jesus.
think happened to the Togami family?
The Togami family fell.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
Look, Advarcher is British Junko. Correct! Well done, peasant!
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer.
You
Pretty
can hit
innovative,
Q or
don't you
tab to
think?
full screen the woman. Can you? No. No, I don't think so. Oh, you can! It's Q.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
I mean, you definitely are.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated!
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died.
Oh,
Even the distant
baby.
relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Yeah.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment?
I like British Junko. Number 2.
You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
She dropped the F-bomb.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
You're fucking broke now, just like the rest of us.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago.
Well, I mean, that just means we lost our memories for 1 full year.
I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
You still haven't connected the dots, Makoto? You lived a whole year and all became friends, and then she just wiped that memory out. And then you forgot that you were friends over the entire year, and then you fucking killed each other.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
No.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened
2
more
years?
recently, right?
We've been here for 2 years?
Huh? 2 years ago? Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
I see. They were in school for 1 year and it was good. Right? And then the tragedy happened 1 year ago. And then they were living inside the school sheltered for 1 year.
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So,
I'll
you
pass
must
on that.
surely understand all the hints I've
Oh.
given you so far, right?
Bueno.
What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
Also bueno. This one's more like, you know, hola, soy gringo. Randon's bueno. Bueno. And then I thumbs up, you know. Bueno. Bueno. And I give you the thumbs up, you know. Your catchphrase.
How are we supposed to answer?
Me gusta. Thumbs up.
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Bacula, you're putting it together, aren't you? If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. Well, Junko, we came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within a few weeks or so. The memories, the tragedy, the entire past. No. Our life at Hope's Peak. Right? Not the entire past, because we remembered being like kids, right?
I got it!
Yeah.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Well done, peasant. Ambassador, we thank you.
Seriously? This routine again?
And the most distinct sentences as well. Prime Minister, may we have a word?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
How old are they? So they're freshmen, but they think they're freshmen, but they're actually juniors? Something like that?
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
They're not 46. Get out of here.
That's not possible!
This guy's like 46. This guy thinks he's 44, but he's actually 46, right? Hero is 44. He thinks he's 44, but he's 46, you know? Big fan of your work, Uwu. Thank you very much. It's nothing but our desire. It's the truth. You have to accept it. You say you're 38, but you're actually... Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh my god, there's too much. Locker notebook.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted.
Keebler elf. Okay. I know there's evidence that reveals the time and students that we lost. Okay.
2 years worth of memories.
Locker
I could
notebook.
never lose something like that.
Hold on. Yeah. Done. Locker
We've
notebook.
been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
You plap
No,
idiot.
that's wrong.
Everybody plap him! Plap this 48-year-old
Hero,
man.
There's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
No. Scratch patch is pretty good. I'm good, thanks. You plap him? Don't mind if I do. I'm just kidding.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Okay. Nani?
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that.
Okay.
This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak.
There's a person in my YouTube chat named Nani. Nani! And you go, yes? Yes? Well, hello there, Rendon. Can I help you with something?
But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
Yeah.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it.
This is crazy, dude.
But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
Dagda, hello. Come on in. We're finishing. She looks so constipated. She looks like she just ate 2 Chipotle burritos. You know? And now she's like backpacking into the wilderness. It's a mistake to eat 2 whole Chipotle burritos and go backpacking immediately after. It's coming out of that butt head.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
I kind of like this Junko as well.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
I'm not into Daria Junko. Na 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 na. Daria Junko? Eh. Just say you like Junko. I do kind of like Junko. But she also killed Sakura, so I hate her. I think my favorite character is Toko, but I think the character that was the best was Sakura. The one that I would want to be friends with, you know? Nah, you can fix her? I most certainly cannot. Can I level with you? If I was put into this universe, I would be Junko's, you know, footstool / ottoman. She would have absolute power over me, you know?
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game.
But what technology did you use to make us forget?
Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world! Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out.
Yeah, that's kind of me.
This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
She could be an entire VTuber generation on her own. She's crazy, dude.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
At once, milady! At the entrance ceremony, when I fainted.
I got it! moment I lost my memories, I can't think of any time other than that day. When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
This one would be the super chat queen of their generation. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. So easy, we did it.
So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
If they're really like high school students, wouldn't they have grown significantly? I feel like they would have noticed. Like they would have gotten taller, right? Pyro-Rumpa, thank you very much for the super chat. I think you're the true super chat queen. Thank you, Pyro. Thank you so much.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
Don't call me honey! You foul creature!
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but...
Dude, seeing this kind of makes me sad. I liked all the characters, except Mondo, that guy punched me. And Sayaka, she betrayed me, but Celeste is pretty cool. Leon, whatever. Chihiro, amazing. Kifumi, amazing. Taka, founding member of the D Club. Sakura, best girl. I feel sad looking at this picture.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal.
By the way, we totally ambushed and killed the Pepperidge Farms guy, the old man in the wagon. We totally killed the shit out of him. Ha ha ha!
You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
How? But how? I can fix her.
I love you all so much.
I want to make a stir fry with the mushrooms on her head. Maybe a little bit of broccoli, maybe a little bit of Chinese eggplant. You can't do shit.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly.
What? Thought about who? love you all so much.
It's only natural that I would fall in love.
She loves me!
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it! All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair! Our plan to bring despair to all mankind! Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school.
Okay.
School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh
Yep.
boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much.
Yep.
You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't
Yes!
last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
Sale. 69%.
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
Yeah, the demolished second floor of the dorms. Yeah.
What are you?
Hmm? What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it.
Okay.
And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
Okay. Okay.
I just don't understand why.
Hooby, thank you very much for the raid. We're finishing up Danganronpa. This is fucking crazy, man. I don't understand.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so let's get back to the story.
Hello, Hooby. Hope you had a good stream.
Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
I have 5 hours left, and I'm probably not gonna finish it tonight then.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter!
Yeah, the headmaster was interviewing people.
That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! Ah! I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The headmaster. The Prime Minister! Shinzo Abe! We shouldn't joke about this. He died, right? Yeah.
I got it! Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us.
Okay. Shinzo would have approved of the bad ending. The truth.
to protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
Okay.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
Okay.
And because we had that same hope,
Living in school forever sounds awful. Kind of. There's the anime with the zombie apocalypse, and they're stuck in school. Shovel-chan was my favorite.
that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But
Yeah, Gakko
creating the
Gurashi.
shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
Okay.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
That's crazy.
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game. Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And are they actually broadcasting
And
it?
the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Untitled. I missed one stream and now I don't understand a thing. I did an 8-hour stream. Clearing 2 trials. 2 trials.
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
The Mastermind did what the Mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world, that was... Alright, what are we looking at? Hijack? High sack?
Now I understand. You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
I need to finish UDG, so this is the only one I didn't play all the way through yet. It's on chapter 3, but still was having fun. Thank you for making me lose the game, by the way, Jam.
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Huh.
To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another.
Did they see me jacking it?
Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Yes? Oh no.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Incredible, Junko. You're my Oshi.
You expelled them? I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
Okay, okay. Makoto swears for the first time. Makoto! Language!
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless...
Wait. Does that mean the bad end is a good end? Like Junko's plan fails if we hit the bad end? And we just like chill in the school for the rest of our lives and have a bunch of kids? Would Junko be like, ah, fuck. Yes? Kinda? That's crazy, bro.
How would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless.
Totally meaningless.
I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Okay.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either.
Yeah.
We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Genocide Jill.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
This dude has so much hope. Please save me! He's not giving up. He's got, you know, he's got the will to live of a cockroach, you know? I respect it. He'll do anything to survive. He has no dignity. You have no dignity.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
I can make it weird, lady. If you want to see someone begging for their life and making it real weird, I can make it real weird.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on
Fuck!
me.
My hard counter! My hard counter! Aw, shit. It's like when NL was fighting Luffy. My hard counter. Kamikita, thank you very much for the raid. Hello, hello.
All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it.
Not Northern Lion. NL. Junko is pretty hard to counter to everyone? Yeah, kind of agree.
No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Oh, is this real Junko? I don't think I've ever seen this.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
This is like Vault Tech Vault number 69.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner!
Nobody puts baby in a corner!
It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished.
We're all gonna vote you, right?
If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Sounds like bullshit to me, sir.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys,
Bacula's not rich anymore. He might. Yeah. Exactly, Danshi. Bacula's not rich anymore. So he might, this might not be good. We might all be dead. Yeah, broke Bacula mouth.
You'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
Yeah.
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here? She's saying she'll let us live!
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb!
The DM denies you inspiration.
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
Oh, shit.
What? You can't just...
I volunteer.
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
I said what I said.
And I get to decide
Oh.
who's gonna have to suck it down!
Oh, shit. I'm in. I've never been more in my entire life. I'm in.
Makoto, you're up!
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
Not Hero. Not Bacula. Not Genocide Jill.
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
You killed him! You killed Zaddy! Don't fall for her tricks, Yoko. She's the one that killed him.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
This is like her true face. This one right here.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with.
Is she gonna die? Is she gonna get executed if we...
It's time for the final vote. everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
I'm sorry, I like Uwu Junko. That's fair enough. That's fair.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. That's not really living at all. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Oh, make your argument. Okay, I'm good at that. Photo of Kyoko and the headmaster.
We won't give up.
Okay.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Okay.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
Yeah, I gathered.
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Hello, 1000.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt.
What?
In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do anything, everyone's gonna be consumed by despair. What? I don't get it. So then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant the seeds of hope inside everyone else.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here! The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore! What matters is my own gut feelings!
Okay.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
I kind of like it.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
WWSD. I have a bracelet as well.
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
Let's go!
That sounds like something she'd say, right?
She would.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why I I've made up my mind.
Let's go.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
Let's go.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
Don't lose hope now.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school.
No, you look like you hate school.
Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Okay, okay.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Don't lose hope now.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might
Let's
give in to
go,
despair.
Bacula!
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
Uchiha Sasuke.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
This is the best way to end
The
an
only
anime.
reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
The power of hatred.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Don't lose hope now.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand?
Are they half siblings? I don't know if that makes any sense. Because he was like, you know?
Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
Oh. Sky Limit, hello, hello.
And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope.
Let me know!
What do you think?
Is undescribable! Oh!
What the... What the hell are you?
Oh, she cracks. Nice. The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullet.
So what?
Okay. Yo, Sky Limit, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. So uncool.
Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. Oh, shit. I'm bad at these games. Okay.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? Your idiocy ends here. You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
You're unbearable!
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
I see.
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless!
Oh,
Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
Suffer from despair.
final strike.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Woo! We got it. Oh
I
boy.
refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair.
Daga kotowaru.
Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Woo! This is a good game. Give me that sweet, sweet mono coin. I'm hoping so hard right now.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Genocide Jill has the opportunity to do the funniest fucking thing right now. If Genocide Jill does what I think she's gonna do, this could be really good. Added Sawyer, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. Let's go. Woo! How's she gonna die?
The hell?
Indeed.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No
Well,
way.
that's just...
Can't be. You still don't accept it? Vulnerable to the onslaught of despair.
What the heck?
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Oh shit! She's horny.
So this is despair.
Came to school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now I...
Become the star and fail at the very end.
True despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now I...
Don't you see, I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair, the utter despair of my failure of my dreams.
True despair.
Oh, I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Is she enjoying this?
Anyway.
Are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Imagine they open that vault door, they step outside, and a death claw. Like a death claw comes and kills all of them. Has anybody ever made a video like that? A death claw just destroys the shit out of them. Oh, I bet. Everyone.
Hey.
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
However.
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us now to see how true that is. Kyoko?
No.
Ah, stop it. Stop. I hate those faces you're making. See, those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. Just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there's very fine line dividing that hope from bitter Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up. That was a rhetorical question, you idiot. You interrupted my monologue. She's monologuing! Quick, punch her in the throat. Miso Buns, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you. I dropped my soup. Almost done though. We're finishing up Danganronpa, and it was a hell of a ride. It's almost punishment time, right?
It can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it!
Just stay in sexy librarian mode, and we will allow you to live.
How many times do I have to tell you?
I'll also accept British Junko. Those are the two that I will accept. The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Okay.
is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful! Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh, she's not being dragged away. She's walking. That's a nice little touch. What the fuck? The ultimate punishment? Those 1,000 blows? The cage of death! Junko bought her! The burning of the Versailles witch? The excavator destroyer? Blast off! This is the first one. Who was that? She's gonna get hydraulic mating pressed. Hydraulic mating press. Ooh. You didn't have to say it twice, but I did, Luigi. I did. Emergency override. That's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Was she actually a fashionista, or was that fake? Ultimate despair. Ultimate death. Oh, that was a good game. Holy smokes, that was good. Monokuma hair ties. Okay. Implode. Thank you very much for the super chat. Is she okay? No, she's super dead. Save data. Let's go back to the beginning. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. Wasn't that kind of ending rating for us? Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Ugh, too many kids. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Felt almost absent-minded. This is our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck here in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. Yo, Lewis, thank you very much for the super chat. She was like, I have the best despair. Nobody had despair. Why do I have a Brooklyn accent? There's no better despair than my despair. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Did you do the honors? Okay. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko.
So,
Is that really it?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
Best girl is dead.
In other words,
Makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
Maybe it's actually a switch that's going to make the school self-destruct.
it's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe.
Yes.
We wouldn't take our chances. Yeah, I guess that's true.
my beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to my master, I'd take my scissors and jam him. Oh, we won. Yeah. We can go outside? That means me and Master can get married. Please, Toko, invite me to your wedding. Toko, invite me to your wedding. And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby. Shinzo Abe looking down on us from heaven, smiling with a little twinkle in his eye. Shinzo Abe, everything's gonna be all right. We're all gonna make it. Continue the bloodline of the Togamis.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be an even greater horror than anything. Toko, I'll help you tie him down. Toko, we'll get the job done.
Anyway,
Don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
What happens after we get out that I'm worried about? But you know, in the end, I think a part of me still thinks
for serious.
maybe when we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said about the world is... I think she's telling the truth. I think she's telling the truth. World as peaceful as we remember. A lie, peaceful as we remember. It's our world. It's where we were meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. The world is really big, right? Yeah. There also has to be lots of hope, too.
in other words,
The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. Alright.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. It's gonna be like the cat and Pepe Le Pew. This dude in Toko. I'm there for it. You know, Junko mentioned that there are still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
you got it.
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
What are you going to do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. Based, you know, apocalyptic farmer Aoi Asahina. A woman after my own heart. I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation, fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Woo!
Woo! Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space buddy, you're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
There's a world where they have a kid together. Everyone else outside the world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair. Like a teabag. As long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep... Are she hitting on me? That is highly inappropriate. I am Bacula's footstool, thank you very much. If we can get out of here and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us. We're so small. What can we do? No, we could probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything. This is a good ending.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
No, not that word. No, no, no. Looks like hope is really spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. I'm gonna have to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move forward. The world can move ahead. Beep. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Death Claw. Boom. Nuclear launch detected. War never changes. Oh, that was so good. She betrayed me! I'm not that mad. I'm not mad. Oh. You've been mad for 2 months. We beat it. Davina, thank you very much for the super chat. What if you were on the other side of the door? Yo, anonymous gifter, thank you very much for the 10 gift subs over on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. Yo, you sniped a bunch of regulars too. I see them. Thank you, thank you. Does this game have multiple endings? I saw an ending where everybody plapped out and it made me a little uncomfortable. Hawks, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. Don't end, Brandon. I just got here. You've been here the whole time. Come on now, Hawks. Come on. Pyro, thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for playing one of my favorite games. Seems like you enjoyed it. I kind of loved it. The Penis Bros. The D Club. He lies to me. He lied. Kurazora, thank you very much for joining membership. Thank you, thank you. Alex, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. Thanks for playing this game. I know nothing about the game story, only the anime snippets. So fun to watch. If you guys really want me to, I'll jump into game 2. Danganronpa 2. Which I heard is the best of the 3. I'm also okay taking a break if you guys want me to do shorter ones, you know? He specifically hate dogs! Kyrinia, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. Thanks for playing this. I hacked my PS Vita to play it. That's crazy. Super Ogre, thank you very much for being a member, joining membership. Gasper Lewis, Ramen Lava, thank you very much for being members. Congrats, you did it. Now I can say UDG stars Toko and Makoto's sister, but you cannot play it. Look at what happens after you play 3. Done. Done. Makoto has a sister? Ramen Lava? This is such a roller coaster of a game. I enjoyed every bit of it. Me too. It was good. Mr. Shadowend, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. First time I've watched all of this again since playing it on Vita. Great refresher and good time. Thanks, Reddit. No problem. His sister was in the pick in the start. Oh! Hifumi! Hifumi, he's literally me. For real, for real. He died too young. A world without dojins is truly a world in despair. Albel, thank you so much for the super chat. Series writer Kazutaka Kodaka intended Danganronpa to be a cult hit one-shot that people will talk about for years to come, but the sales ensured that Spike Chun wanted more, hence not seeing what's beyond the door. Oh. Open ending? I like open-ended endings, you know? Dude, the Robo Justice picture is probably the peak of the game for me. Ender Lollipop Guy, thank you very much for the super chat. Chat, did he get the man's nut scene? He did not. What the hell is a man's nut? Wait. Toko getting exploded. What the hell is a man's nut? The bass scene you just saw? Oh. You missed all of the characters' underwear? Dang it! Dang it! Time to replay for their underwear? Don't tempt me with a good time. Oh, is that it? Oh! What? Iwashi, thank you so much for being a member for 19 months. Congrats on finishing. So glad the first time I saw the ending was your playthrough. So happy you found a game that you love. Yeah, yeah. If you have no intention of playing the game, please watch me play it. That'd make me happy.
Interesting.
What?
Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
I don't even know. Easter egg present? Okay. Yo, Rice, thank you so much for the gift of memberships. Thank you, thank you. You want to save the data? Yeah, sure. Woo! That was a good game. All right, everybody. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to take some time off. I don't know whether I'm jumping into Danganronpa 2 immediately. I'm going to think about it. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to play it. I think 100% chance of me playing Danganronpa 2. I just don't know whether it's going to be immediately or not, you know? Take a break, play Fallout. Oh, Fallout! If I could play... Should I play Fallout 2 or 3? I don't know. I'll think about it. Yeah, what if I play Fallout 3 and I named my character Makoto Naegi. And I think like it's Japan, you know? Yes. What if I play Fallout 3 and roleplay Makoto Naegi? Max luck. He's a lucky student, you know? 1 strength, 1 endurance, 1 agility, 1 perception. You know? Immersion saved. Actually sounds fun. Let's do it. All right. I'm gonna see if there's anybody to raid this late. Who's streaming? Fleshy? Let's do it. Let's raid Fleshy. Boom. Elden Ring? Is Elden Ring good? We'll figure it out. Boom. YouTube, as always, you guys are my favorite. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna take a rest now, okay? You guys take care now. Goodbye. Goodbye.